Hello everyone, good evening to all and welcome to the session. Good evening Kartika and Police Saravana hi and Bobby Jose hi and Kartika good evening and Nagendra Kumar good evening, Lakshmi good evening and Janvi Lula good evening, Pooja Nisant good evening and Sumit Kumar Gupta good evening and Shailaja Alava Kumar good evening. Good evening to all and welcome to the session. So previous session we are all discussing about what is the condition formatting is before session. Last session we are completed with that what is that like sorting and filtering the grouping the data. How can we sort out the value and how can we grouping that particular value and how can we filter the value. So whatever value we need we can filter that. Okay, so these are all values we are all these are all things we are discussing in the yesterday session. So today we are going to see about how to handle how to use the Power Query editor in our Power BI tool. Okay, we can take the Netflix data set. So repeatedly we can use in the Netflix data set, right? So how can we take that particular data set, will apply it in the all kind of steps. So how can we sort it the filter filter the value? How can we work with the Power Query in the particular value? How can we create in the conditional formatting of this particular value data? And only we can using the same data set in tomorrow or tomorrow after we will see that entire dashboard creation for this particular Netflix data set. Okay. So today's concept, how to use the Power Query editor. So the Power Query editor is one of the default application, not like a default application, default site window in Power BI tool. The Power Query is helpful to handling and transforming the data. So use the Power Query editor to connect and one or more data sources like shape and transform the data to meet your need. Then load the model into the Power BI desktop. So all kind of data is not like as equal values, like equal format and equal values, proper structure. We can't say that, right? So we can modify it. So we need a original value. So we need a proper structure. So we can convert the particular data in the proper structure format. That is the Power Query editor to helpful for this particular platform. So this is the way we can using that step by step. So first we can importing our data in our Power BI application. Then we can see into the model view. So our working place, our working tab is a model view, like report view or model view. We can say that. Then we can going to the Power Query, that is drag a field from the one table to related field in another table. Define cardinality. So is using to one to one or one to many. So one column into the splitting the multiple columns or one column into the another one column. So choose the filter to change the directions of the particular values and managing the relationship. So we can change the view of this particular data and line connecting field and adjust the values. So this is all things manage like relationship managing and visualizations to creating the visual templates like pie plot, bar plot, scatter plot. These kind of things is a visualization tools. Okay. So first I going to the Power BI application and upload my data set, and how to work with that particular Power Query editor I will show you. Okay, so first I open any particular Power BI. Then I creating new report and uploading my data set. So that is a CSV file format. So already I have the data set. If you want a newly, you can use the Power BI. So going to Kaggle and installing the particular data set. So I'm going to my downloads and open this particular thing, that is Power Query. So Netflix titles. So yesterday we will see the sort and filtered the value and grouping the values. So because we have a just what kind of movies titles data set only we have, right? So if you need a brief explanation about this particular yesterday session, so kindly join with our internship. In the particular internship video is having uh, brief explanation is present in our internship video. So internship users kindly follow our internship day by day updates. Okay, so first, why we can using the Power Query editor? Why? Because of the Power Query editors to handling the data or manipulating the data. Now you see this in our data set showing in the like table format, like same data. So much show ID, type, title, and director, cast, country, data of added of in this particular Netflix application, releasing year, and ratings, duration, and listed in description. So do you see that some changes are there, like some mistakes are there? So the director column is having some spaces. So what do you call that? This kind of spaces. So the spaces like space values is called as a null values. Null values means empty values. The column is there, but the particular values is not present in this particular cell. So the second index is don't have not have a value. Just the cell is there, but the value is not present in this place. So the cast also having some empty values. So we can remove that because we are taking the in like this format, so we cannot give a proper visualization. So some kind of bar is not showing the values. So we need a proper visualization, means we need adjusting the values. So the unstructured format, the data is there. Then only we can using that Power Query editor. So if I need handling these kind of things, I am going to the transform data. If I give the load, means automatically the data set loading into my data model view. If I need a changes, I want to changing these things, so I give it the transform data. Okay, so in the transform data, you see that the untitled Power Query editor. The Power Query editor is there, right? So now I will show you so how can we removing the values. So you notice that this is the change type. The change type means our raw data. So in this way, raw data is there. So now we can adjusting the values. So where the values are empty values is present. So the director column is having empty values, and the cast column is having empty values, and the country column is having some empty values. So how can we remove that? We're going to click this director column. We select the director column, same like a Excel format. The ascending and descending order is there. So ascending means like alphabetical way the values are present. Okay. Wait a second. I give a descending means descending like Z to A format, the values is there. So starting with the Z, Y, William, and B. If I give a alphabetical ascending A to Z means is having some, because of the null values only comes first place. After that the empty values are there. Sorry, the original values is there. So I think the most of the values are empty values is there. So the empty space is having empty values. So we want to remove that particular empty values. So what will I do? Okay, so we don't want the ascending order. I will deselect this, clear shot. So like Mugundan, we are adjusting the value. So now the empty values is there. We are going to removing the particular empty values. Is no needed because of the some kind of values. You see that the blood and water is no director value, but caste values is there, but country values is there. The director name is not the present here. So we are using that particular director name in our visualization. Is not showing the proper bar plot or visual plot. The proper showing is not visual properly. So same like the gangland is having a director name caste, but these don't have a country. Same like that the jailbirds New Orleans is don't have a director and a cast and a country. The three values is not present in this particular TV show or movie. So it's affecting in our visualization concept. So then only we can adjusting the values. So once I give this and show the thing how the changes are applied or not. So I give a remove empty. The remove empty is to removing the empty values. I give the remove empty. So now the entire row will be removed. You see that the second place is having blood and water, but the blood and water TV show is not there. So you see this applied steps. These applied steps is having every time we can give a changes. The changes will be automatically update. The changes are automatically saved or applied like that. That is the applied steps. The change type is an original thing, so original data set. So in this place, the blood and water is there, the empty value is also there. If once I give a filter the values, the filtered rows after the particular director column, I will removing the empty values. So that is the thing, the filtered rows will be there. So now I will giving to the cast. I going to the cast column. So I give it select the cast column and removing the empty values is going to the again the filtered row 1. So I column wise I will removing like adjusting the values. Then only the step by step the values are changed. The value changes are applied. Okay, you need what is the replace, right? So but in this particular thing we don't have a replace value, right? Only we can drop that value. We cannot implement or we cannot give a another value for that particular empty space. So that only the Power Core editor to removing the unwanted values. So we cannot implement the values. Once I check it, so the particular option is there or not. So because we have a 90,000 plus rows have entries is there. Totally I think 2000 something entries we have, like rows count we have. So we removing the some like 100 to 200 real values only we can remove. Okay. So the country also same like that. Once I removing the empty values in the country column, and again give a remove empty, so I apply to the filtered rows too. So the data order is not there. So if you want to confirmation of this particular thing, you see this in this place, the select all, the blank is not there because the null values is not present in this particular data added column. So once you see this, the filtered rows 1, I going to that. Before that, I not give a country column. I'm not changing the country column. Now the blank is there. The blank means the empty values is present in this particular country column. So another method, if I deselect this particular blank and give a OK, automatically the values are adjusted. This kind of method is there. Same similar to that, like remove empty. So now we can give a filter value. Just we can filter out the presenting values only. We keep removing the empty values. So give a clear filter and again give apply the remove empty. So remove empty. Okay, already we can remove these things. So filter row 1. So filter rows 2, the country will be removing the things. Okay, it's asking something. So insert step. If I give a remove empty. So are you sure you want to insert a step? Inserting an intermediate step may affect subsequent step, so which could cause your query to break. So it's changing our order. So the filter rows and the filter rows 1 is going to the down places. That means it's affecting our order of our applied steps. So we don't want that. So again going to filter row 2 and again check it. There is no another things. So the empty value is not there. I will check the description column. So this also not have empty values, and listed in is also same like that. Is don't have empty values. So the blank is not there. Okay, sorry. So ratings, checking the ratings. This also not have empty values, and the releasing years also same like that. So first we will removing the empty values. Okay. So show ID and the data type and the title wise. So next we can removing the unwanted columns. So first we can removing the unwanted values, like empty values is there, we will remove. So next one we are going to removing the unwanted columns. That means the show ID is no use for our visualization, because we cannot showing the particular based on the show ID base, we cannot give a visualization. Just this serial number wise, so number wise starting first movie, second movie, like that. So is no needed. So I will click this particular column and removing the column. So remove column. Show ID is no needed. And how, what is that then? So listed in a description also is no needed. So description is no use for that particular movie. So visualization means we have a continuous value. We need a continuous values or categorical values. So the listed is a categorical, because genre wise is that. So how many drama and thriller movies are there, and how many action and adventure movies are there. This is the way we can see only. So rating also, the based on the PG-13 rating. So what are the movies and TV shows having this particular rating company is there, and releasing year in 2021, how many movies released. So this is the way we will visualize that. So it's easy to visualizing the values. The date of added, the particular 19th 9 and 2021. So in this particular date, how many movies, which kind of movies are adding in the particular Netflix. So this is the thing is needed. So show ID is no needed, and also description also no needed. So I will remove in the particular unwanted column. It's not necessary to remove. So if you want a better understanding, you can remove in the columns. Okay. So next one, so manually we can apply the filters. So already we know this, right? So I give it like deselect this select all function and give only a movies. So the movies data is only present here. So movies names only executed in this place. Okay, so that Sankofa and the Starling, Jesus Call and Jeans and Grounds Up, Dark Sky and Paronia, Birth of the Dragon, Jaws, Jaws 2, 3, Jaws the Revenge, Safe House, Naruto, Inuyasha. So these are all movies. So based on the director name and the cast of the particular movie and country of the release particular movie and the date of the added the movie, releasing year. So entire details is there. So if I changing the TV show only, I deselect the movie and apply the TV show. This is manually we can give a filter the values. So totally 147 rows only having TV shows. Not much values of the TV shows is there. So similar rows only the TV show is there, but the index position will be changed. The index position is changed, but the row count is very less. Okay, so now I will deselect and again select all. So movie and TV shows both are executed. So title, I'm going to title. So I will search. The search option is there. So we have lots of movies. So I type the Jaws. We type the Jaws means Jaws, the particular title name, where will the presenting the particular type, the text that all movies will be showed. The Jaws 2, 3, Jaws the Revenge. So the entire movies will be there. So once you select, deselect these all values and click the Jaws 1. So once I apply this, the Jaws 1 will be showed. You see that the movie Jaws, and director is Steven Spielberg, and the cast is Roy Schilder and Robert Shaw, Richard Dreyfuss, Lorraine Gray, Murray, and if the country is the United States, the movie will be shooter or the particular country. Date of added 2011, 6 to 9, releasing year 1975, and the rating is a PG company will be rating the particular movie. Duration is 124 minutes, and listed in the what are the genres present here: action, adventure, classic, and drama. Because I select the particular movie, if I deselect that and again give a select all, so automatically all movies are selected. Or again I will typing another movie, that is Spider-Man. I give a Spider-Man. So one and only movie is there. So the Lego Marvel Spider-Man vexed by Venom. So the particular one movie is there. Once they select this, so the particular movie is Andrew Duncan and Ken Cunningham and Robbie Damon, director and cast. So everything will be showed. Is that children and family comedy movies. So this is the way we can visually like showing that particular, filter that particular value. So again I select all this and give it to the OK. So all movies will be shown. Okay, fine. So next one, so this is the way we can choose that. So next, I'm changing the type of this particular values. So once I select this particular column and give a right click, and the change type function is there. The change type means which kind of type is present here in my value. So the type function is having text wise. Movie and TV show both are show like a text wise. So this already select defaultly selecting this text wise. So if I give a true or false means error because it's not showing properly. So how can you understand is a error or like which one is the movie and which one is TV show? So is a right or wrong like that wise the values are there means we accepting this true or false. Otherwise we give a text. So movie and TV show again is there, and okay sorry. So transform into the we can transforming the uppercase or lowercase wise. So first one is first cat is sorry. Now the type values are having the capitalized value. So give uppercase. So entire value will be changing movies like TV show uppercase wise. Okay, again I'm going to select the transform and we give a lowercase means the entire values will become like a more lowercase and capitalize the each word. So first letter will be capitalized and the next one is trim. So trim means short out. So already the values are shown like a trim. So movie and TV show. So we don't need a trim means going to length. So length means how many characters present in this particular word. So the movie is in 5 character, the TV show is in 7 character. So, okay. So this is the way we can apply the values. So based on our requirement, we can changing that. Okay, give it the text. So capitalize the words. Oh, sorry. So where is that? So if I need like this is okay for us. So I am removing the another steps. So delete that. So the capitalize each word one and calculate the text length and trim the text. So is there no needed? So I will removing the steps. So is that okay? So again same like the title function. If I go into the title and if the error is that, so we can replacing that or split column. So split column is also no needed. So we need a lowercase into uppercase or uppercase into lowercase is no needed. Just is that okay to understanding for us? So the remove errors. The error values is there means we can remove duplicates. We can apply the duplicates. So we don't have duplicates means already repetitive movies will become that is duplicates. So duplicates also, so we can find that. And so what are the things? The group by means so already show the example like Excel. So based on the counters we can grouping the things. So title. So we can combining into the title wise column. So we can combining into the how many values. So we can just be choosing into the one particular title or type only we can choose. So for example, I choosing this again. I'm going to the group by function. So the group by function, how many columns we can combine like grouping. So title and I give it as country. Column name is count 0. Okay, fine. Count of the rows. Okay, all rows I will select this and okay for this. So okay, the table is there. Okay. So the grouping means we can filter the value. So we is no needed. So grouping is no needed for this place because the individual movies only is there. Okay, wait a second. Okay, so next one director wise, so that also same. Already we see this. So I going to directly numbers wise. So now the date address comes like a table format wise. Now by changing this type of this kind of type, the change type is date wise, I give it as a date time. So time also included in this place. So or else okay, give it as a duration. Okay, it comes like a error. Okay, date and give a replace thing. Give it as a whole number. So the all values will be sum of value. If I give a whole number means the entire date and month and also the year will be adding, like addition function will be applied. So that is no needed. So I give it as a text. So now I am converting into the particular date into the text wise. So now is not like it's not called like as a date and time. It's a text. So next one say year, releasing year, and this is already having the whole number wise is there. So is that okay? So we need to transform into the text also. So now this one is also not like a numbers. It's a text wise is converted, and also like rating we cannot change. That is fixed value. Duration, so we can try that duration. Already text is there, so we can try to convert the whole number. So if we convert that, the error will be throw. So this one duration also showing like a text. Okay, so listed is a genre, so we can try to converting the genre. Okay, so no needed. So genre wise is also text wise is enough for us. Then only we can easily visualize this. Okay, so now we can completed our things. So completed our applied steps, our filtered rows. Once I give it as a close and apply function is applying the changes and closing this window. You see that the close and apply means apply the changes in this particular table into our Power Query data field, and otherwise is closing this particular query editor window. If I give a apply only, the changes only applied is not closing. If I give a I will give a close means the windows only close, but the changes are not applied. So I give a close and apply. So now the all changes will be applied in this particular report view, like model view. Okay, wait a second, this takes some time because the windows is not needed. Because of my system is a little bit slow, so wait a second guys. Yeah, so now the Netflix titles is there. So my values are cast, country, data added, director, duration, listed in, rating, release, title type. Please note, don't have a description and also show ID because that both column is no users for in this place. Okay, so now I will show one example for this car to differentiate the values. So give a funnel. So take the funnel visualization. So in this particular funnel visualization is helpful to showing that. Okay, wait a second. Okay, so rating wise I will show this using this funnel. So country wise I will give a rating for this particular funnel. Okay, it's not executed like. So the funnel is not like visual properly. Select the type. Okay. No. So based on our exact value, then only is showing properly. So give it as a listed in. Okay, data values are already on. Okay, so we will changing the plot. It's because the funnel is not support for this particular thing. Okay, I will say remove this and using the another one. Okay, I will take that and okay, clustered bar for my journals count. So now you see this. So now the genre wise, how many like drama international movies total count is at 336, and the stand up comedy movies and TV shows are 286, and comedy drama international movies are 257, and the drama and the independent international movies are 243. So based on the genre wise, that particular column will be showed. Okay, wait a second. So now you see this. So if I changing this one, changing the color or data values. Okay, so if I go into y-axis and okay, where is the data values? The values are on. Okay, fine. So first I changing the bar color. Okay, changing the color, that is black. It's okay. Is that okay? And border, if I want this, I will change, give it a border for this particular bar. It's no needed means I will remove that, like off that particular thing. Give a blue. The blue border is creating this in black bar. The data labels, I will on the data labels. So the count, the labels count are showing. So now you see this in the end of the dramas interest movies is the 336. So I will change, apply the changes for this particular values. Okay, not this one. So I give it a dark and a bold and increasing the size of this label. So now the first one is a 336, and the stand-up comedy is a 286, and comedies, drama, international movies are 257, drama and independent movies are 243, children and family movies is a 179. So based on the genre wise, the count is showing like this. Okay. So now I going to the another one, that is okay, stacked column. So in this stacked column is having ratings. So ratings wise, the count of this particular rating. So first one is the TVMA, the particular rating company is higher than reviews, that is 1822. So this is also same like that. If you need a data values, going to the format visual and going to the columns and changing the color of this particular one. I the same like a black, and the border, if you want to, you can on that and give a color of this particular border also. So give a blue. It's a blue border, so it's look like a good to visualize that, like see that. And data labels, I will on that. So again apply the changes of this particular data label. Okay, I give it as a black color and give a blue bold and increasing the size of this particular thing. So now you see this. So okay, first one So first, the genre wise, the count will be showed, and the rating wise, count how many count is there will be shown. Okay. So this is the way we can chart out the value, like removing the null values and visualizing the particular things. Okay, I hope you understand this one. If you need a brief explanation about this particular Power Query editor and how can we implement this particular things like merging or appending, like who is that? Like I think Mugundan or another person will be asking that particular thing. I think who is that? Like Sangam. Yeah, you are asking the merging and appending function. So I will give an explanation about this particular merging and appending in the internship. So kindly join with our internship to know and learn that particular concept. Okay, so that's it. So the internship, what is the benefits of the internship? Once I give a small introduction about this particular internship thing. In this particular internship is having some 8 benefits. So 30 days of recording sessions, all presentation downloadable source codes or resources are available. 7 plus project codes with the downloadables are available. IETE confirmation letter is there. 90 days of LMS Course Access, assignment plus task. VIP community groups are available, and a highly valued IETE certificate we will giving to you. So this registration fees 2,999. Our discount fees is 799. So in this registration link, already we will share it in the chat box. So it's a limited time offer. Today is the last date for this particular batch. So don't miss this offer. So kindly join with the internship. Already we can start the internship. We can increase our engage our knowledge with us. Okay. So and also we will share it in the attendance link. So kindly give it your attendance. And that's it. So this is the today's concept. So if you have any doubts or queries is there, kindly contact this particular mobile number and mail ID or WhatsApp number. So we will take care of you. Once you like this particular session, it's okay for you, kindly give a like and share and subscribe for our channel. Then only we can follow our updates. Okay. I think in upcoming session we will see about another data sets. So IMDb data set we can use, and IPL data sets also we can use. That is most interactive. So most of the people easily understand that. Okay. So okay, thank you so much, thank you all. So we will meet with the tomorrow session, and bye. Thank you all, thank you. Interactive.